national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the BYU Cougars, taking on a team from the Big 10, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let this going. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Nebraska's offense making their way on the field today. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents. Use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, that defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways. Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The Huskers have 1st and 10 here. Tailback with another carry. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now it's 2nd down here. To the air, it's Raiola. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So BYU's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And, of course, in this game, Kirk, the spotlight shining on these wide receivers. Each team has a really dynamic playmaker out there.
Yeah, absolutely, Chris. These two wide receivers are the kind of players that if you can get onto their hands, great things will happen. Who has the better day today will be the team that wins this football game.
Makes a quick catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Pulls it in. It's Mark. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. 2nd down after that lesion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run. And
offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And he's got his man open downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Johnson. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Nair. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. The Cornhuskers are on the move here.
They get just enough for the first down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the first down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Second down play coming up for this offense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaks loose at the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. The Cornhuskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This quarterback on fire today. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution, championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. Very intentional on how they work way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackle at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Tried to do the same thing here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Roberts. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Here's the second down play. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle him at the 27.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Bringing pressure. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line,
Defense making a big play.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game.
He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 25. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, BYU. Comes the point after attempt. And it's up and good. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Stepping back, it's Wyola. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
There's a nice play by this defense after giving up a huge gain. They're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He pulls it in for a big gain. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. I thought they were going to pick up the first down. They're going to be short of it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them go for it.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
I can really appreciate this all. Trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
They've got him at the 4, but a big gain in that catch and run. And the Huskers look to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Huskers. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback keep attacking until they came away with 7 points.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the. We'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And it's complete downfield. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Retzlaff. Hit just as he throws the ball. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Brigham Young. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more. That's the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? He'll hand it off. That gain moves the ball near the 25. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. The Huskers will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. Here comes the BYU offense back out on the field. They get the second half started with the running play. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the wideout goes in motion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Back to pass. It's Retzlaff. Makes a quick grab. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Cougars' offense is on the move now. The shotgun handoff here. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts.
The slant, a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Receiver makes the catch and moves the ball to the 35 and another first down. 7th play of the drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Great job here on this sack by this linebacker from Nebraska, living up to the lofty expectations of what you think when you think about Nebraska and linebacker play. Not just stuffing the run, but the ability to pressure quarterback. They've had some great ones over the years.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And this one is right through. Hold on, there is a flag. If it's on the defense, it would still be 4th down. The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. It's down. BYU will take the lead in the 2nd half. What a weapon for this offense. A quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered. You make the right call. And all of a sudden, this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Big guys up front lined up, it's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. There's the handoff. Second down after that previous play. So the BYU offense comes back out onto the field. And the runner takes off to his right. Finds room with the powerful running into the secondary. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I would be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Receiver makes the grab, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Retzlaff. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, this quarterback puts it to the big man once again. And I tell you, the matchup with this tight end against this secondary, you know, if they put a corner on him, he's too small. If they put a safety on him, he's too slow. They've been able to find those one-on-one matchups and allow this tight end to have a monster game in the national title.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. A gain makes it second and medium. An inside give now from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course thinking touchdown. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Well, here we are now on fourth down, Chris, and at this point in the game, a field goal gives you the lead. I don't think you roll the dice. I think you kick the field goal, you take the lead, and then you rely on your defense to be able to win this game.
So on fourth down here, crucial field goal attempt. And it's good right down the middle. Lead with a little over a minute to play. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. On the run here. Lets it go. Looks left and finds his target there. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game to get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. And it's BYU in the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football. And defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield. But it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Offense thinking, Sam, not field goal, facing a third and long from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of ones. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Goal line formation for the defense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting it right near the goal line.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Running a quarterback sneak here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska. Simple play. They rely on the quarterback to sneak it across the goal line.
Yep, the big boys up front helped quite a bit with the quarterback up front. Gave him a nice push. Works for a touchdown.
Might have to try the extra point. PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught on the outside, it's Johnson. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Fidone. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. To the air, it's Raiola. Grab made by the tight end, and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a...
Off the play fake on first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? At the 20, inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Brigham Young.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once goes in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got a man down the middle. And the offense spent a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. He'll take a deep shot. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Chris, I mean, this game is essentially over, and these guys are still fighting and trying to get the ball in the end zone, and they do. Those are the kind of things that coaches pay attention to, and really you start to learn about who are your fighters, who are your foxhole guys. We're learning that about this team today.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Makes it a bit good. Impressive will it be? It's a shotgun run call. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. Hold it. Open. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.